Hi guys, so this is the promised video about my upcoming game, Tenebrous 2 or maybe 1.5. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but so if you're subscribed to me for quite a while, you've probably seen footage of this game right here, but due to some software limitations, I have decided to remake this entire game in a different engine, and because that's going to take a while, I decided that on the side I will make a different game for Tenebrous. I'm not even 100% sure if I even want to finish this whole project, but I can show you what I got so far right now, and then after that I will show you the actual game that I'm working on right now. Ignore that. So there's a new game and load game option. This one doesn't really do anything at the moment. This is the player oh, I forgot I did that. So this is the player character, and if you want to interact, then it says right here what button you have to press. So here's where the first problem comes in. You probably noticed the text immediately showed up, but I want to have it more like a marquee. This is easier to do in Godot, but I don't know how to do this in GameMaker. That's lag, which normally did not show up, but whatever. And he's also not supposed to walk away. That's a glitch. Fuck. She doesn't really do anything yet. She also appeared in the first Tenebrous game, and she will also appear in the one that I'm currently making. But right now she doesn't really do anything. My idea for this part was that she will show up later, and then there will be like a Salem witch trial. I will show Salem later, but like some guy named Salem, he will walk up to you and he's like, hey, you have to kill Melissa. Then you walk up to her, she is Melissa, and then she's like, no, I'm innocent. And then you as the player get to make the choice whether you will kill her or not, right? So it's a game based on choices. These NPCs, they spawn randomly, their design at least, right? Sometimes they have a head, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a different skin color. This guy, if you get too close to him, then he will kill you, of course. But I didn't really finish him. Oh, as you can see, he now wears a different head. But anyway, I did not finish him, and I don't know if I want to, I don't know, I think I will do something different with him later. So this is Salem. He will be the guy who will walk up to you and he's like, hey, you have to burn the witches, and then the witch will be like, no, I'm a good witch, blah blah blah, and then you have to make the choice, like, will you trust her or will you trust him? Something like that. What I did is, like, you cannot walk on the right path yet because you have to unlock that. So the only path that you can walk up right now is down here. I already included that in the video that I already have on my channel, but what I actually want to show is, like, these are like the paladins, and I really like their designs. So this is fuck, what are their names? Alright, I got the names here. So this one is Astolfo du Estols. This one is Maurice de Monte Abon, and then you have Rolando Inamorto. These are based on characters from The Matter of French, and I tried my best to have the character design be lore accurate, but also to have them be a little bit original. But I don't know, while editing this video I will just show you the, like, what Astolfo looks like, what Maurice looks like, Roland. What I also did is, like, okay, so you can, like, kill people, but if you kill the nun, then they will get mad at you, or if you kill one of them, they will just get mad at you. Oh, and this is the target. So this guy is based on a guy from the Playmobil game that I used to play back in the day. If I'm not mistaken, I also gave him the same name. Yeah, here, Gustus Gogout. Now this is what I'm currently working on. Do I want to show too much of it? Because it's a very, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a very spoiler heavy game, but it is more an explorational game. I will just show you the tutorial, And maybe one boss fight that I wouldn't say proud of, but you know, boss fight that I think is kind of cool because of the pattern. Alright, so this one is more of a Metroidvania type game. Now, the physics aren't entirely finished yet, but they're better than Sasak. If any of you remembers the time I made Sasak, which is my most downloaded game so far. I'm actually glad about that because I like Sasak, but the physics are at least better. You probably noticed that, right? It doesn't like hang. Because in Sasak he hangs to the side, right? He still does it if you do it on like the corner. That is something I looked up, and apparently more people have that problem with Game Maker. If any of you knows how to fix that, please tell me. Also, please tell me how to fix the thing where if I'm walking and jumping, it stops, right? I gotta jump first and then go to the direction. That's not how you're supposed to. For now, who cares? But anyway, the tutorial is basically let me just restart it. It serves the function of just teaching you how the game works, right? So you got chests, sometimes they got nothing in it, sometimes they got potions in it. You got enemies. Sometimes when you go forward, you need to go backward, you know, there's backtracking, because it's a Metroidvania. Sometimes you can skip enemies, sometimes maybe you want to go back and kill them anyway. Maybe you want to do this. Right, because you got directional shooting. I should also have an in-game guide for how to shoot anyway. Right, because I don't think people are going to know from the start how to have directional shooting, but I will do that later, because I will also do the background later. Look at the background, that's not a background. That's just a color. Fuck. Oh. You can also jump over them, but I'm not gonna risk it. Let's take the potions. Now I got 60 health instead of 50. Whoa. Oh, he almost killed himself. That was not supposed to happen, that he is hanging. I will fix that later. I know how to fix it. That was just an oversight on my behalf, but yeah, he was hanging there. He wasn't supposed to hang there. He was supposed to fall off, right? Because he has two ways that he can die. Either you shoot him a lot, or he just jumps off on his own. Which, yes, is 100% inspired by Dark Souls 2, but fuck it. So over here you see like, oh hey, what's that? Can I jump over there? Nope. And now you're here, and now the game truly starts. Here's Melissa again, the witch from the other game. She's supposed to be able to heal you, but I did not really take that much damage. I didn't even take any damage, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, you can no-hit the tutorial boss. Normally when I show people the tutorial boss, they tell me like, hey, this game looks too hard, but I don't think it looks too hard. There are multiple ways that you can go, right? You can go left, you can go right. Because it's a Metroidvania, so like, if you go here, you can have things here. If you go here, I'm working on this one right now. I'm actually surprised. This one is surprisingly balanced when it comes to difficulty. Others are either too meh or whatever. But I can work on that later. Right now you can go up or down. There are multiple ways that you can go. The one that you're supposed to go is actually somewhere else. Fucking hell. I need to really fix that bug. You're actually supposed to go in a different direction, but I'm not really going to tell which direction you're supposed to go, but the one that I'm going now is technically optional. I will make it mandatory for a different reason, but right now it's an optional boss. So you can go all places. Oh, fuck. You could have also just gone the upstairs ways or the downstairs ways. Normally I like to go the upstairs ways because there's less vampires and therefore also less bats. These will come back to bite you later, and I mean that literally. But like, yeah, every time you kill a vampire they turn into a bat. I will just edit out what I'm about to do now because that's technically a spoiler. But anyway, what I... No! Fuck! As you can see, the game is still in development. It crashes, but... While it's still trying to load, let me just ask you guys this. Which game do you like better? The one that I'm currently working on or the other one that I just showed? If it's the other one, I will definitely make that one. But if not, if you guys are like, we don't really care about that game, you can just focus on this game instead. I will put my all into this one. Because it'll take a while to relearn a whole new program. So I just restarted the game. I actually knew about this bug already, but there is a bug when you stand at a very specific point and shoot at the same time, then for some reason the game crashes. I don't know why it does that, but I will fix that later. Maybe just too many commands at the same time. I don't know what it is, but... Anyway, the thing that I was doing that off screen was this. This is a shortcut, and I was just opening the shortcut. Anyway, who cares about the shortcut anyway? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the boss. So this is the boss fight that is currently 100% finished. He basically works on Castlevania rules. Basically you have to only hit his head. And he has two phases. One where he is like this and another one where he turns into a bat. You know what, I would just die real quick because I actually like the animation. Right, he just grabs you and then holds you within his cape and then bites you. Not many games do that. I wish more games did that, but yeah. Anyway, there's more bosses, of course. There's also bosses on this side. This side is also very important. But this one is story related, so I won't show it because that's a spoiler. Oh yeah, and the gnolls are also back. And they're passive, yay! I will of course change that real quick. When the game is done, something will happen when you kill them. Fuck's sake, I have to really... If somebody is an expert on Game Maker, please tell me what to do when it comes to this. And also when it comes to like, yeah, right, the corner thingy, this. If anyone is an expert on Game Maker, please tell me how to fix this. You know what, fuck it, I will just show you my code. So this is just very standard. This is something else. It's about this. Right, like this, I'm pretty sure this one this is right. Sasak didn't have this one, that's why you were hanging on the side, but now I have this and you're not hanging on the side. I like that. And this is the... Like, should I get rid of this? It cannot be in the jump event, right? No, right? No, because this makes it jump and this checks if there's something below me, otherwise I would be double jumping every... Or maybe triple jumping, quadruple jumping, endlessly jumping. This is not Kirby. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Right? Because this is how you're supposed to be doing it. Is checking if there's something below you, otherwise you will be double jumping. And this makes it jump. So this is also correct, as you just saw. So it has to be either... No, this is my gravity. So it has to be somewhere here. if anyone watching this knows how Game Maker works, please tell me how to fix the bullshit where I wasn't able to jump fluidly and how I was just, sticking to the corner. And regarding the two games I just showed, you guys can tell me, did you like the first game better than the second game? Did you like the second game better than the first game? What do you like better? Like a 2D assassin game or a Metroidvania platformer type experience with boss fights that may or may not be inspired by Dark Souls 1, but it's not a Souls-like, I promise.